Greetings, fellow healers. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to Stonehearth, Episode 4, Herbalism. What I'm essentially trying to do, if you're wondering, is to gain access to this without giving enemies the opportunity to attack me from that level. So, something looking like that, I don't know. Doing a little perimeter check, making sure that I'm more or less alone around here. Where did they camp? Ratley and Thorolf. So I did loot. It looks like I looted the meteorite. So I should be able to find that in my stockpile. God, where are they? Also, whatever you want to burn there is fine. Apparently they weren't sticking coal in there. Oh, where'd they go? They say they're camping nearby, but I sure as hell can't find them. Doesn't really matter for the quest completion. I don't have to bring it to them. I just have to click on the quest prompt. Yeah, I'm not sure where they are. Didn't meet the food requirements for an 11th person. That's fine. We also have a animal supplies person who sells bones. I'll buy all the bones. And I'll buy the rabbit pelts while we're at it. I have the gold. And I'll just sell anything I've been grinding, like the bird baths, to them. Bird returns. The messenger bird returns with a reply from Mer Burleyhands. He's the capital liaison. Congratulations on your founding. Your outpost has entered into the registry, considering yourselves official Her Majesty Outpost of Yodaville. It has a nice ring to it, I think. An inspirational banner design as well. The banner design is a chicken. All of us here are eager to hear your success. As your outpost grows towards settlement status, you will attract new immigrants. Your hearth now is only a spark of what it will be one day become. I have faith that it will be a beacon seen across the ascendancy. Take the time to consider what you consider most important. What you wish that beacon to stand for. Prosperity, happiness, strength. Each is a noble pursuit. Wishing you the best of luck. And gave me some flowers. We also have a masonry vendor who wants to buy stone, animal pelts, and baked food. I'm going to give bones to Ratley in just a second. But, okay, yeah. There'll be a lot of people at the end, right? The population caps out at 30. You can go above the population, but the game starts to run like snot if you go above that. So I advise you not to. Ratley is very happy. She quickly grabs the materials. Bones, bones! Behind her, the wolf is finishing setting up the camp. Ratley thanked him for the gifts. She looks back before continuing. Bones! You make Ratley happy. Alright. We also had some people level up. Let's take a quick look. Madsy became level 2. Level 2 footmen. Level 2 footmen can be promoted to other tasks, but generally, if you're just going to have one combatant, it's probably best that it's a footman. because they're kind of more versatile than the other classes. At level 3 footmen, I can either become a knight or an archer. But level 2 footmen also have more gear that they can use, but I don't have a blacksmith right now, so I don't have access to that gear yet. But that's what this tunnel is about. It's trying to get iron for the first time. So there's a chance for me to get like iron randomly as I chisel away into stone, but going to an iron node is going to be a lot more reliable than mass excavating, hoping to randomly stumble upon iron. So the large dining area is almost done. Cool. What other... Okay. So let's go ahead and decide what the next priority is, because the dining's almost done. It's been oh, yep, that sounds like it's done. So it's a dining area where people will enjoy their meals a little bit more. Also might be smart to get a trapper. So I'm going to have Krieg become a trapper for us. Hello, Yodaville. So it's 4 wooden doors for 2 autonomous crickets again. I will pull you on that in just a second. But let's set up some trapping zones. So for trapping zones, you want areas that are like wild, which means essentially just that they have a high tree ratio around them. And it will tell you how wild they are. So like this area is very wild. And let's try here. That looks like a lot of trees. Very wild. Cool. So 2 trapping zones. And that you can trap for meat and furs. And you guys vote for improving defenses, so... So I'm going to try to unlock more combat classes. I think that's probably our best bang for the buck, which means blacksmithing. And luckily... this mining tunnel, which is paramount to that, is getting underway. Sometimes when you're Z-leveling it like this, it gets a little confusing as to what you're doing. Alright, that looks right. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to mine out the steps, and then I'll mine out the headroom above. This is probably unnecessary to do the way I'm doing it, but I think it will look neat when it's done. Oh, that was wrong. Alright, so that should be going up into the Iron Mountain, as you can see. That's what I'm trying to do. Oop, we're getting attacked. We have goblins trying to steal stuff from our carpenter. Cute. You will be hunted. You will be killed. There's a little goblin camp over here, too. So we'll clear that out once our footman is done smashing this one to death. Yeah, you can hit me with your little arrows. It's not going to matter. I'm going to kill you. I'll kill your friends. Kill your whole gene line. Purge you. Full-on genocide. Here we go. Except for Ratley. Ratley can live. Well, bye now. Can you create walls for defenses? I can. I don't really need one right now. Walls are useful when you have archers. I don't have any archers, so... if I had a wall, I would still need to send my footmen out, and it would still be a melee fight. So walls virtually have no benefit until you have ranged units, for the most part. Ratley and Thorwolf bring a gift. A small bowl for feeding pets. Thank you. You're welcome. I'm not going to read this all just so I can get to more gameplay, because it's a lot of vanilla text. So they want to go on a little excursion, and they're asking for me to supply them, I think. And I will bring in someone new, because we have enough food to warrant it. So we have Zed, who's going to get named. They are a sleepyhead, so they sleep extra long. They're a cultist, and they're empathetic. We continually just have like low body, low spirit people. We're all heady here. It's okay. All right, so back to the mining tunnel, because that's the task at hand. But there's a lot going on. So explore. I'm just gonna say yes. We'll get the little crickets done. So they asked for 4 wooden doors. That's so cheap. I don't know how, in playing before, I've never had such inexpensive tasks for such high rewards. So I'm kind of surprised. Do a little bit of trading too. So supplies for the trip, they want bones, prepared food, and healing tonic. I don't have an herbalist for healing tonic just yet, so that's going to be a while. And, oh god, Bruno the Fisher. Okay, I'll read this just so that you guys understand. Oh, there you are. I'm Bruno, the most famous and accomplished fisherman of the realm. So if you're wondering, a lot of these texts are from the Ace mod introducing some of the newer game mechanics, like fuel or like fishing. So they're sort of the introduction is to those specific mechanics. So he shakes his backpack full of fishing equipment. I'm just going to read some of the highlights. So you want to get into fishing? Well, of course. You can easily get some fish if you have some skilled fisher. Bruno points to the fancy fishing rod. Or with fishing traps. So do you want to know... would you like to know the catch? Sure. So anyways, it's quite simple. You check your trapper, and you'll notice that they can probably place a fish trap. Sounds easy. It does. But just don't drop into the ocean. So by interacting with the trap's anchor, you'll notice that you can tell the trapper just to capture fish instead. This allows you to release it somewhere else, creating your own aquarium or pond. Once set up, a trap will work by itself, and the trapper will just have to catch it every now and then. Just to remember that not to place them too close to one another, it can reduce their efficiency. Okay. So that's the TLDR about fishing. And there's, you can see there's some fish in this pond that I'm at. So there's a silverfish and there's some aquatic life. And all this, I believe, is added into the Ace mod. None of that existed outside. Bach, thank you for the resub. Also, I have a raffle timer up for the newest person. So back to the mines. So probably what to do this is actually alter the mining shaft that I have queued up to be 4 high. as we ascend. Oh man, this is hard to look at. I think I'm doing it right. I don't know why I chose to make such a convoluted and somewhat difficult way to mine stuff, but whatever. Once it's done, it'll be cool. It'll be worth it. A subterranean dwarf-style mining stairway. There we go. So now I'm just digging out the headroom. There we go. He's chewing his paws. Yeah. So now you can see the stairwell in process. And Amris. You were the newest member. My guess is, I'm gonna need a bit of a bed. Omri? Alright, you got it. So the mining shaft will look more sensible in X-ray. Probably one of the uses for X-ray. You can see the... Oh, it looks like I'm already hitting silver accidentally. Part of the stairs are going to be made out of silver. But here's like the flat X-ray scan. You can see the shaft and then the stairs ascending up to where I think the iron is. And it's a way to prevent anyone from this plateau or above gaining access. Alternatively, what I could do is build like a tunnel or something like that, but I just wanted to show different methods as a way to showcase them. Silver stairs, yeah. Very luxurious. Kind of accidental, but luxurious all the same. More invaders? Ah, some skellies. I was about to tell my footmen to go fight them, but I don't even need to. Footmen automatically ran over there. Spools of thread. Now, do they come from a camp? Because I've already destroyed one goblin camp, but I don't see any other zombie or skeletons around. And daily update? We'll go for 12. Why not? Hunting wares? I don't mind if I do. I'm going to buy deer pelts. And set up the giveaway timer again. And I'll probably hold off on adding anyone beyond the 12 that I have now. Just wait until I start to build housing for all of them. So we have Lilac. High body, high spirit. That's good. Good for like a cleric or something like that. So I think I think that's what I'm going to do. Whoever this new person is, I'm going to make you our Herbalist so that you can become a Cleric. So into the Herbalist tree, let's get a lab and cauldron. There's also tons of weird stuff already queued up that we're not able to make. And then I'll queue up 10 Herbalist pots so that we can grow our own herbs. Okay. Looks like the mining tunnel stopped just because we got everything that we wanted done. Is there a way to influence a character's stats? Not as far as I know, no. You just kind of get what you get. It's yeah. Kind of like RimWorld, where they have their own stats and passions and traits, and you just, it is the way it is. Maybe X-ray is the way to do this. Okay, that wasn't an actual shaft, though. So where is the iron? I'm going to pause, just so I can figure it out. So ore detector, it's above me, I think. Yeah, it's above me. All right. It's back to X-ray. We got to go up and kind of around. The around I'm not so worried about. It's the up that I have to manage. Problem is, X-ray and slice can't be used in together, which makes this, I don't know why I did it like this, kind of ridiculous. Makes it very difficult to visualize. Nope, that looks like iron. Yep, there's iron there. Not a, often, like, if you start a node... Yeah, here we go. Here's a huge thing of iron. Okay, so our mining shaft actually hit some iron eventually. Awesome. Marauder the Tree Climber. Sweet. We're starting to get fiber bundles. So fiber bundles is kind of like a weavery thing to do. Our farmer's leveling up. Good. So the goal, sort of convoluted above my head, was to get a blacksmith. Because most of your military depends upon blacksmithing. So without a blacksmith, you're not going to be able to defend yourself all that effectively. And then I'll also get a stone training dummy and a stone archery target so that our military can train. And we'll have sources of iron here in a second here because of all the nodes around here. I'm actually already hitting iron. It was at the top of those stairs. Cool. Whammy. New person is you. Strange name for what will be a cleric. But I guess clerics run around with maces in their hands, so it kind of works. If we want to level them up, let's put down the Herbalist lab and the Herbalist Cauldron, so that I can start actually doing some herbalism. And then we'll be doing the blacksmith in a second as well. So with an herbalist, I'll be able to source the small healing tonics, and that will make Ratley and Thorvald happy, I hope. I'm going to say, as a top priority, make sure to always have 2 healing tonics in store. And I'll start putting down the herbalist pots. So the herbalist pots are kind of like farming, but for herbalists. Rather than open fields, they grow their stuff in like little pots. What is needed for a blacksmith? So for a blacksmith, the mason needs to make a blacksmith hammer out of raw iron, stone, and wood. And that's queued up to be done next. So once we have that hammer, I'll promote aggro to blacksmith, because aggro has a mind of 6, so they'll learn the craft fastest. And then Glitch leveled up a little bit as a cook, so I'm going to have Glitch make a stone oven, a stone mill grinder, and a stone wooden leavening table, so that I can start having a wider variety of food to be offered up. Did the firewood block get done? It did, and I didn't even put it down. So we do have the blacksmith hammer now. Cool. A window and door shop. Look at these very fancy windows and doors. And they want to buy timber. I actually don't have a lot of excess timber, so I'm going to say no. Oh, a new stranger. An elderly woman, fully dressed as a cook, approaches with a smile. Grandma Chenba, the iterant cooking matriarch of the desert. So, how to organize your kitchen to be a good baker and how to preserve your food. Dividing the tasks up for different recipe categories. Baking is a very complex process, but it results in sophisticated, delicious recipes. Have a leavening table so that doughs will rise fast, and workload balance is essential. Just having the food be properly stored in any kind of container, just like a crate or chest, will prevent it from being, spoiling as fast. Obviously, I'm not doing that right now. Or a proper cooling box if you really care. Most masons and potters can craft one. Engineer is able to craft a proper refrigerator. This will keep food preserved for a long, long time. Fresh food is healthy food. Organize your kitchen, let the doughs rise, preserve your ingredients and your food. And that's all that they really had to say. All right, let's get the blacksmith. I'm long overdue for that. So, aggro, you are the blacksmith. feral bear. All right, I'll deal with that in a second. So the small herbalist pots, you can decide to put things in it, like Bright Bell. Bright Bell would be for healing potions and enable harvesting. And I'll be adding additional herbalist pots as we craft them up. Feral bear, where are you? All right. Footman was already in pursuit. Making sure there was no backup coming. A lot of good materials. So blacksmith craft menu, we'll get a furnace and a crucible, and then eventually an anvil once we have a blacksmith level 2. So the next question is for priority. Do you want additional structures like cottages or craftsman stations? Do you want me to focus on unlocking additional professions, improving the defenses? The next time you vote for improving defenses, I might consider defensive walls, although they're very expensive and labor intensive. Organize, increasing food production, increasing wealth, or something that you suggest. What level is my farmer now? 3 and 4. Do I get something new at 4? I forget. Yeah, corn and wheat. Yeah, I'm gonna add corn and wheat. It might be like late in the season, but I'm gonna add corn and wheat anyway. So wheat. Because I have free farmers and it's relatively low effort in the big scheme of things. Oh, whoa, pause. I forgot how deep those troughs were. Not correct at all. Because that was a remnant of me mining my my tunnel to the iron. That's correct. There we go. We don't need it 4 deep, because then I would need a much larger stairwell to accommodate. All right. That looks more right. Looks like you guys want me to build a structure. So what kind of structure should I build? Storage, housing, dining. So dining would be like a kitchen at this point. Crafting, that would be like a blacksmith or herbalist hut. Trade or other. Have you guys pick? Yeah, look at it. Look at all this iron. Lovely amounts of iron. So now that we have a blacksmith, pretty soon we should be able to get the furnace and everything down. They're still crafting it. How many I have 12 people, so I need at least one more bed. I know people are sleeping outside. It's very mean. That was a joke, because they're literally called mean beds. I don't have comfortable beds yet. You gain comfortable beds later on once you have bolts of cloth and fine stuffing. Weaving type stuff. But I don't have a weaving profession just yet. Although I probably could unlock it. Done. I could also unlock Shepherd. And Archer. Hey, Eno, thank you for the sub. Cheers, dude. All right, we're gonna go with housing. What kind of housing? Cottage or barracks? So far I have cottages, but if you want a shared barracks, that's 4 beds rather than 3. I'll leave it up to you. Or rather than 2, right? I mean, sorry, misspoke. So as far as the templates go, because I don't think it's beneficial for me to spend the time to like custom design. We have teeny cottages, shared sleeping quarters, and cottage for 2. Daily update. I already have homeless people, so I'm not going to add anyone in just yet. Ah, from a local ranch. I'll buy your bones. Although now I have an income of bones from our trapper. I forgot about that. Hey, level 2 herbalist. So I didn't exactly intend for Whammy to stay as an herbalist. The idea was for them to become a cleric for defense. So the cleric book is unlocked from the herbalist. So if we go into the herbalist tree, there's a cleric book here to craft, but for that I need more healing herb. I might be able to find healing herb out here. Some bright bell. We'll see if we can't get them promoted. The difference is like clerics actively heal, whereas herbalists make potions for people to take. So clerics are good for in-combat healing, and herbalists are more like post-combat healing. It's a kind of the way to think about it. But it would still be very good for me to get another herbalist once I promote to cleric. A curious stranger approaches. Astrologer. So this astrologer is going to talk to us about meteorites. Astrologer's Guild is the best guild. On a night that is clear and the stars are lit up, look to the sky. Yes, we found a meteorite. Oh, you did? They will release a column of smoke, and they are often rich in high-quality stuff like gold, stone, and something better. Something better is meteoric metals, which you can extract high-quality irons from the meteorites and make star steel. And then she teaches us some star steel, recipes. So, kind of Terraria-ish, if you will. And you guys want cottages. Got it. So, make better arms and armor, and build cottages. So let's get the cottages going. Do another cottage for 2. And yet another one. Blacksmith, we probably have your stuff. Yeah, we have your furnace. And your crucible. And a training dummy. Cool. Did I get the bright bell? I did. I just lost the leather. I wasn't lying when they said they have fantastic views. Yeah, luckily there's no such thing as mudslides. Otherwise, these houses would be screwed. Thank you for tuning in to Stonehearth, which originally streamed live on Twitch August 31st. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you would like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you would like to join my Discord community, Rhadamant.com or the description of this video have a link to Discord. Thank you so very much for watching, and a special thank you to my Patreon patrons, Twitch subscribers, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. I hope to catch you in next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow Hearthlings.